the MCU. Your guardian of the galaxy, I am Star-Lord! Thank you. That's a lot better than after Infinity War, I'll tell you what. All right, now you all here to see some exciting anime sports entertainment. Good. Who here was at yesterday's show? All right, that's a good chunky. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. I know it's early. I know you had to check out of your hotel. You had to store your luggage somewhere. Who knows where? Under a rock, under a bridge, with the trolls. It's fine because you are here today, tonight, with us. The CWF, the Cosplay Wrestling Federation, SakuRUMBLE 3! Now, I love being the captain, but by the decree of the Shade Decree, that's the CEO of the CWF, I am not alone tonight. I have a host. I've been relegated to co-host. It's true. It's sad, but it's true. Introducing our host for the night. I think you'll recognize her. Here she is. Cue the music. We have the ultimate despair. Junko!
Cosplay Wrestling Federation. That means that this loser makes none of the decisions and I get to make all of them. So let's see what our performers have for us tonight. Let's see if they can impress me. It'll be difficult.
I make some decisions. I decide. I make no decisions. But I can still have a mic. Okay, all right, you have a mic. So, for any of you who aren't in the know and weren't at yesterday's show, you might not realize what we're playing for tonight. So let's take a minute and admire that the winner of tonight's show will be the Cherry Tempest Champion! Look at that go! That's 3D right there! Now, let me go over how this is all gonna work for any of you who aren't in the know. We're gonna have competitors, they're gonna come up, they're gonna do what they do best. And if they are doing something you like, we want to hear you make some noise. And if they're doing something you don't like, we want to hear you make the opposite kind of noise, but still noise. The opposite of noise, not silence, it's boos. So let's do a test run, let's figure it out. Let's see if you know what I'm talking about. They say something you like, say, let's extend con hours. Good. If they say something you don't like, say, let's put Artist Alley back in the basement. There we go. You get it, but I want you to be even louder for each one because our performers live and die by your cheers and jeers. The winner of that fantabulous battle is determined by who you choose. You, the audience, have the power. This is in your hands. Are you ready to take control?
The final decision is mine, though. Just a reminder.
Well, either way, it's not my decision. But you can influence Junko here, because Junko will want to make you all go away as peacefully as possible, which means if you're making noise for someone, that's who might end up winning, unless she's feeling differently. So, is that clear to everybody? Is there anything in particular?
No.
Alright, just testing you. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Our first competitor for the night. From the future Gadget Lab, weighing in at 5.95 times 10 to the second power kilograms, we have
It's me. I've made touchdown. Yes, I understand. Everything rides on this operation. SakuraCon. First of all, my true name is Hoin Kiyoma. My non-diploma is for special missions only, but I suppose introductions are in order. I hail from a Sigma timeline, so I suppose you may call me a Sigma Okabe. You see, I hail from a doomed timeline where, dare I say it, I lose the CWF SakuRUMBLE. I fear the future may be dark. This could be the catalyst for World War III. So, my scientific genius has allowed me to return here to the past with the power of a time machine I call the Phone Wave, real name TVA. Where my foes may have the brawn, I have the brains to win this competition with science alone. Your tears or jeers will serve to influence my hypothesis. Will you walk the path of a mad scientist, change history, and hand me the victory? Or will you resign me to the whims of time, like so many of my dear comrades? I trust you to make the right decision. For whatever it is, it shall be the choice of Steins Gate! What? It's me. What? She's putting what in where? Well, a certain someone is putting chicken tenders in my time machine again. So, if you'll excuse me...
I didn't understand half of that because he's all sciencey, but go get it, Tiger. All right, are y'all ready for our second competitor of the night? Then let's go. From the thrones of Egypt, weighing in at 1.4 million trading cards, he is the king of games, Yami Yugi! Oh no, it's time! We're gonna keep that energy up! SakuraCon!
It sounds like some of you know who I am. But let's me properly introduce myself. I am the King of Games. I am the wielder of the Egyptian gods. I am your next Sakura Tempest champion. I am Yami Yugi. It would be a little remiss of me if I didn't notice little Yugi here in the front. So tonight, you can cheer Yugi, but what I want you all to do is to chant, King of Games! King of Games!
King of Games! King of Games! King of Games!
Now you may be asking yourself, Young Yugi, you play children's card games. You're not really here to be physical and wrestle and win the Cosplay Wrestling Federation. And to that, I say, I make my own rules. And if you don't obey my rules, then it looks like we're gonna have to play a penalty game. And if you think you can come to SakuraCon and play by your own rules, then you're gonna have to play by mine. SakuraCon, I am Young Yugi, I am the King of Games.
King of Games! King of Games! King of Games! King of Games!
It's time to go!
So hold on. He makes his own rules, and you make decisions, and you, the crowd, your cheers and jeers influence decisions. How many people get to make decisions besides me?
Just me.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
That's easier to remember.
His rules are invalid. It doesn't matter.
All right, good to know. We'll see how he feels about that.
I don't care.
Are you ready for our next competitor? He's a familiar face to me, but let's bring him out anyway.
He is Tuxedo Mask, I don't believe it.
From the Moon Kingdom, weighing in at a bed of roses, he is Tuxedo Mask! I don't believe it either.
A rose for the lovely Junko. Yes, hello, Cosplay Wrestling Federation. With a show of hands, who was here last year? I see. So, tell me then, if you were here last year, why is it that you still haven't gotten your act together? Because if you were here last year, you will remember that I was at the announce table alongside Star-Lord here. And I was so looking forward to co-hosting with him again. But I was speaking with him about it. And what was it you said, Star-Lord? You said something about that.
I said there is no way you are at this desk again this year.
Yes, those were your words exactly. You said it exactly like that. And, wise Lord of the Stars, I understand exactly what you mean. Because you see, I should not be contained behind the announce table. We all need me out here performing for you, setting an example of how a perfect gentleman should behave. Isn't that right? Yes, certainly. So, let's look at the competition so far. We have a self-declared mad scientist and a gamer. They're a bunch of nerds just like you. No, you should not cheer for that. You should not cheer for them. They are a terrible example. You should all strive to be more like me, the perfect gentleman. No. You want to be like me. You see, listen. Show of hands, who has showered here in the last 24 hours? Okay, I see so many hands up, and I am quite certain that you are all lying. Because the Cosplay Wrestling Federation, SakuRUMBLE, has to be the only wrestling show in the world where the fans are greasier and sweatier and dirtier and smellier than the wrestlers. You know I'm right. You know I am correct. Thank Serenity for SakuraCon's mask policy, or I would have fainted as soon as I entered the room, I swear. I swear. So, let me tell you all what you should do. Gentlemen of the room, or well, men. I don't think I can rightly call you gentlemen yet. Men of the Cosplay Wrestling Federation, you need to clean up, get in shape, better yourself, learn some skills, make something of yourselves to become a perfect gentleman like me, so that you can do everything for all of the ladies here. Wait, you see, we all know ladies are dainty, they are delicate, they are fragile, they need a gentleman to do everything for them. It's just like how Sailor Moon always needs me to come rescue her whenever she is in trouble. It is true. You haven't watched it in 20 years, but Sailor Moon always needs me to come rescue her. Tuxedo Mask is the true hero of Sailor Moon. We all know it. It is a fact. All right. I think my time here is about up. But come round 2, I will be back and I will show you how a true gentleman should behave, and you will all learn from my example. Are we clear? For now, my job here is done.
There's a word for guys like this. What is it? Maidenless?
Gross. For once, you and I agree on something. I hate that guy. You hate that guy? Let's get that taste out of our mouths with our next competitor. From parts unknown, weighing in at 70 kilograms, he is Kamen Rider Ichigo!
Last year I was defeated by such villains like that rude, disgusting Tuxedo Mask. But this year, Kamen Rider Ichigo is going for the main belts. I want to hear you guys say, Hen Shin! Hen Shin! Hen Shin! Because Kamen Rider Ichigo needs a new belt. And what other belt that he should take? The SakuRUMBLE Cherry Tempest belts. Let me hear for any Rider fans out there. Who's been over there? Who's a Showa fan over there? Godzilla, Ultraman. I'm representing the whole Tokusatsu crew, and I will take the title! Hen Shin! Hen Shin!
Do you guys know? Can you tell me? Say it loud! Thank you! Let's transform, let's henshin, learn a new word today, into our next competitor. From the Amazon, weighing in at the very lean weight of your sins, it is Rio Akira!
So, welcome to this Easter Sunday. And I am here to tell you all that God is real! A real basic ass bitch. My name is Real Oscar. Dr. Oscar, if you're nasty. Now I wonder, you're probably wondering the $1 million question, why the hell did I decide to be a pro wrestler? That's one thing. The reason is the CWF is the only organization that wants to hire me. You see all those wrestling programs you see on TV? They didn't think I was right for the broadcast. Hell, you know what? I applied for the Squid Games, but they were too afraid of me. And in the end, it was just two moist, gross men just wrestling on each other there. It would have been easy because those are the games I used to play as a child. You know, patty cake with shotguns? Hell yeah! And they didn't even want me on Battle Royale because I guess they're just into kids or something like that. True story. But you know, also not only me here, Real Oscar wrestler, we're gonna be Real Oscar influencer. I am here to confirm your suspicions that life is indeed worthless and pathetic. Do you even know what happens, when you go to heaven? You're gonna be singing God's praises 24/7 to the beats of Nickelback and Coldplay. Is that the future you want? I agree. So, let's do an exercise here. I want everyone to put up their hands. Everyone. And everyone, channel your thoughts and prayers into me. And I am going to walk to the back of this convention center and throw them in the garbage because they're picking up trash at 5 a.m. in the morning. My name is Real Oscar, and let me in.
He really puts the thought in thoughts and prayers. Love the shoes, bitch.
Damn. I can't walk in those heels. You know, I hate to see him go, but I'd love to watch him walk away. All right, but let's have someone else come on up. Are you ready for your next competitor? Here we go. From Southtown, USA, weighing in at 185 pounds, he is
To you, and to everyone else, I have one question. Are you okay? Bastards! Woo! So, we've had a lot of people up here, a lot of interesting folks going for a nice title. I could use a new title. Did you guys know I'm a 2-time King of Fighters champion? Ow, that hurts. I actually did do something. I rescued a very great young man by the name of Rock Howard. After, unfortunately, his father fell from a building after fighting me, I tried to save him, but he just let go. What? Because Geese doesn't want to pay child support, apparently. But I am here because I'm itching for a fight. I'm itching to have some fun. I'm itching to do a little power dunk. I'm interested in giving the competition in the back a nice little power wave. And I'm interested in comboing up, getting good, and maybe walking away with that fancy Cherry Tempest Championship. So, everyone else seems to have a chant. So why don't we have one of our own? When I say, "Are you okay?" what would you say? I did a lot of things. That is incorrect. That is for, I believe, the guy who actually did do nothing, who was clowning on women out here. Hey, I love women. There's a great woman who beats my ass on a consistent basis. Her name is Blue Mary. She's absolutely fantastic. We like to flirt a little bit. A little play fighting never hurt anybody. But the answer to "Are you okay?" is, you said it. You said it. There we go. So when I say, "Are you okay?" you say, "Hey, let's try it one more time. Are you okay?" All right, cool. So, last but not least, hey, maybe I'll see you in the second round. Who knows? I'm just here to have fun and beat up people.
Now, Blue Mary is fine, but I admit I'm a little more partial to green myself.
I like pink.
Now, for those of you who were here at yesterday's exhibition match, this might be another familiar face, though I don't know how much wooing you'll be doing. Let's bring out our next competitor. From the Kenny Omega Dungeon in downtown Lanosha, carrying the weight of everyone's grudge, he is Tom Greetings, Seattle. The city that is so boring you try to copy Portland all the time. Portland, where you have a fantastic music history. You gave us Jimi Hendrix, Heart, Duff from Guns N' Roses, the grunge movement, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, great music.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. And what have you given us in the past 30 years? Macklemore!
Oh.
This is the town of thrift shop! But I am not here just to insult the people of Seattle. I am not here just to insult all my competitors. I'll do that later. I'm here to convince you why I deserve that little belt up there. First off, Tonberry 2 titles sounds pretty good for a hashtag, doesn't it? You want to find out, kid? I do not discriminate against age, race, creed, or anything like that. I will kill every single one of you because I hate all of you. This guy had a good sign up here. You lost it when you ran away, fool. I'm here to convince you why I should have that title. First off, everything up here in the Pacific Northwest is all about the green. Green environment, making money, stealing jobs from people up here, because I had some great jokes about Seattle, but they were all Californian 6 months ago. The problem is they all work up here thanks to Microsoft and Amazon. Now, I'm all about the green. I'm all about being mean. You guys are passive aggressive. I'm all aggressive. I'm completely cruel to every single one of you. And SakuRUMBLE is? No, I'll give you that one. Who the hell puts on a masquerade at 9 in the morning so all the cosplayers have to be up at 5 to get ready for it? Most of you were probably hungover before the show. But I'll wait till the second round to get to my competitors, such as they are. So, once again, I am Tonberry. I represent everything that the Pacific Northwest is. And I will be a great representative of this area because I'm evil just like the rest of you sons of...
So he used a phrase that I'm not familiar with, and I want to see if anybody knows what it means. What's a thrift shop? It sounds poor.
It's the only place the Guardians can afford their uniforms.
Yeah, that looks about right.
It's a nice jacket.
It was a nice jacket.
It was a nice jacket. I'll also mention, 9 a.m. That's too early. I wasn't hungover. I was asleep. Now I'm hungover. He gets it. Now that was a lot of fun, and not so much fun, but all exciting stuff. We only got one more competitor left, but that is not the end of this show. You might have noticed some competitors are talking about round 2. There will be a round 2. Don't fret. But are you ready for our last competitor of the night? All right. Weighing in at 150 pounds, Phoenix
defender. But you know what? A friend called me up in Manhattan. He said, hey, you want to indict a clown? And I said, yeah, I want to indict a clown. So I've been a little busy since my last video game in 2018. Whew, it's been a bit. You know what? I've got the indictment bug. I've got the indictments. I've got the evidence. Maya, she was crying to me. She was like, Nick, there's 1,600 part per million CO2 in the exhibitor hall. She's like, it rains too much in Seattle. Or they lost the Super Sox. I was like, that was 15 years ago. But sure, yeah. So I've got some indictments. I want SakuraCon to roll out the red carpet for each and every one of you like they did for us on this stage. Indictment number 1, $90 ticket fee? They didn't count me. Did they count you?
No.
$90.
I have the money to do it.
$90. $50 parking. Whew. Too much. Too much. It's been so long. So, you know what? I think the court is in session. I look back there at my other competitors. Brother, y'all better call Saul because y'all are guilty. I looked myself in the mirror this morning, looked at a picture of that title, and I look, will I be guilty or will I be champion? Will I be guilty or will I be champion? That's right. That's Phoenix right. So, ladies and gentlemen, court is in session!
I never thought I'd be happy to see a lawyer. And there is nothing objectionable about that ass.
Finally, we agree on something.
Now, did you all enjoy that roster of competitors? So, we're going to trim it down a little. We're going to trim the fat. Not that I got any fat to trim. Don't let your eyes deceive you. This is all muscle, I promise. But, in order to do that, we need to weigh the room a little. And, if we're moving up to round 2, I need you to up your game too. Can you be louder? Can you be prouder? Let me hear it! Now, can I get a temperature check? And I want this temperature to be hot. Of who do you want to see in round 2? Just scream it out! I don't know what I thought was going to happen. I can't hear you all when you're all talking at once.
Yeah, that was pointless.
It was pointless.
Did not
But
help
I
at
think I made out some words. I think I heard Phoenix, right? I think I heard a little bit of Yami Yugi. What are some other names being thrown out there? Let me hear it! I heard a little. I'm hearing a lot of Tonberry. He wasn't that popular yesterday. He's killing it tonight, dang.
Literally.
He has seen our sins, and we've been found wanting more Tonberry. It feels like. Let me make sure of one thing. 'Cause honestly, I just like to hear this. How do we feel about Tuxedo Mask? I love it. That guy sucks. All right. So, let's take a look here. As you might remember, I don't actually get to make any decisions. I was just biding some time. So let's take a look at what our lovely host, please don't kill me, has been deciding. All right, this is how you want it to go?
Yes, it is.
All right, then I think we are ready to go, but you make the call, so I believe these are yours. Gotta write them down, because she can't be bothered to remember
No,
everyone's name.
absolutely not.
All right, when you hear your name back there, I want you to come to the front and milk that for everything it's worth. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go.
All right, first up, we have this really old guy. I think his name is Yami Yugi. because I want to ask him where he got his shoes, I'm going to bring back Rio Asuka.
Come on, I said step up your game. Let him hear it!
Yes, bitch, work! And because I like that he also wants everyone here to die, I'm going to bring back Tonberry. Let's see. Who else did y'all want? Oh, right, the guy with the great ass. Come on out, Phoenix, right? I'll take that. All right, we have one more. And I'm only doing this to piss you all off. Let's bring back out Tuxedo Mask.
Seriously?
Yeah. Look at him, he has no bitches. It's really funny. And you all hate him, which is also really funny. It's gonna be a good round.
He's a joke, all right. Let's give a round of applause for all of our competitors. Let them hear it. Now here's how round 2 is gonna go down. I've got a healthy lineup, minus one exception, of competitors, and we're gonna go down and we're gonna see what they've got to say now that they're standing before you in all their splendor. And we're just gonna go from left to right. Yeah, left to right. My left, your left, as long as I'm facing this way. I got it. I know my left and right, I promise. So, Rio Asuka. I got it wrong the first time. What makes you... Well, we see what makes you stand tall. What makes you stand out from the competition?
It's cute. Is it what Chris said? I'm taking a big shots at that. All good. Well, the one thing that puts me above the rest of my competitors is that I have bigger aspirations. See, my thing ain't about, what happened, like in the pyramids 2,000 years ago, what happens on an intelligent planet, whatever happens with Uncle Sam, or whatever happens with, I don't know. I don't know how many meteors have destroyed, the worlds you've been in. But anyways, my focus is making God a little mad. And I invite you to follow me, because even though God doesn't give a damn about you, we can make him fear us.
Scary. All right, speaking of scary, Tonberry, not Strawberry, not Boysenberry. You've got one belt. How is it that you're going to make sure you walk away with that belt?
First off, I'd like to say, Phoenix Wright, Tuxedo Mask, Yami Yugi, great to have you here. It's so nice to be at the retirement home. And as for you, never mind. Satan my rear end. Why should I be the belt holder instead of these guys? Again, I represent you better than everybody else up here. I'm green, I'm mean, I'm a killing machine, and that's all I need to say, isn't it?
All right. Now, don't hold me in contempt. But Phoenix Wright, how are you going to bring the hammer of justice down on this competition to make sure you walk away with that belt?
You know better than anyone, I collect the evidence to represent the people. I'm gonna go easy on you, Star-Lord. I'm not gonna indict you, even though you're pretty guilty of fumbling the baddest bitches of the galaxy. Junko, I don't want you to leave felt out. I want you to know you're guilty of having the most annoying cosplayers at this convention. I look at each and every one of you, and I see all the money you've paid for your tickets, all the parking, all the hotel. I want to fight for you to have the best convention experience possible, and that's why Phoenix Wright is here! And I will walk away not guilty.
All right. Yami Yugi, King of Games. What makes you prepared to be the King of CWF SakuRUMBLE?
The King of Games strategizes for everyone that the King of Games ever faces. So let's run down the competition. First off, let's start. You obviously very afraid of him. Tuxedo Mask. A man who is kidnapped and as worthless as Mokuba. I would like now to talk to Phoenix Wright. He will fight for you. You're paying too much. You're paying for the parking, the hotel, the con, and at the end of the day, he's a lawyer and he's getting paid more than all of that combined. Now, Tonberry over here. Believe it or not, we go way, way, way back. 5,000 years ago, this little green rat showed up at the pyramids trying to sell me kitchen cutlery. I said no, he's been following me around for 5,000 years! And you look very, very familiar. Who here has seen Yu-Gi-Oh? How many Yu-Gi-Oh fans? All right, well, I'm very glad that Merrick and Bakura made thief shipping work in the very end. But the thing that's gonna work out in the end is Yami Yugi as your new Sakura Tempest Champion! Because I am the King of Games! King of Games!
Do I have to?
Shut up.
All right. Tuxedo Mask. Whatever.
Thank you, Star-Lord. Saving the best for last, I see. All right. I think we all know why I deserve to win. I am the most distinguished gentleman among all of the competitors here. Let's look at these two first. I've seen Sailor Moon. This is clearly a villain. CWF needs a hero. This is what a villain dresses like. This is the sort of character who's genderly checked in the translation. This is a common monster. Look at this vulgar weapon. This is not befitting of a hero to set an example for you people. And look, what do you do with these? You just stab people? That's no way to set an example. You must make a grandiose entrance, throw a rose petal onto the floor, give some speech, anything more stylistic than this. Phoenix Wright, a lawyer. I respect the white-collar workers, I respect the education, but if you find yourself in legal trouble, you can try calling Phoenix Wright, but frankly, I don't think he can afford his phone bill. And Yami Yuki, the king of no game, because while I am out and about with all of the lovely Sailor Scouts, he is here playing card games in a basement with some kid from Brooklyn. Yugi, I suggest you stop going on to islands with strange men who enjoy playing games with children a little too much. And maybe get some other hobbies and interests, something a little more dignified. Maybe polo, for example. Thank you very much, Cosplay Wrestling Federation. I hope you all know what is best for you.
All right, now, here's what's gonna happen. That was round 2. How'd you like it? Besides that guy, how'd you like it? So, for round 3, the final round, we are going to narrow this down even further. It will be down to 2. 2, count it, 2 of these competitors are going to go head-to-head for your love, your admiration, your cheers, and that lovely Cherry Tempest champion belt. How hype is that? But in order to make that call, we got to set the record straight and figure out who is going to be competing for that belt. So I need you to really make it clear for me who you want to see in that belt, and arguably not much else. Do you want Ryu Asuka? Do you feel represented by Tommy? Do you want as your representation Phoenix Wright? Do you need a King of Games? And Tuxedo Mask. All right, that's looking pretty close. All right. One more time, I want all of you to cheer. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm conferring. I'm a little, it takes me a minute.
He's slow, it's okay.
What? You're a prodigy at that academy for the super people.
I know, I'm so smart.
It's like Sky High or something, right?
Yeah, it's like that.
Well, one more time, I'm going to do that thing that it didn't make any sense to do, but now there's a few less people, so maybe it'll work better this time, right? I want you to shout out who you want to be in that final round. Ready? We got 2 very similar color schemes here, and it's very hard to keep it all straight. So, can I hear it for the King of Games? And can I hear it for Phoenix Wright? I'm starting to get a clearer picture. All right. I believe this. Is that better? All right. She makes the decisions. I tried to have my opinion, and that's okay. See, you're serious? You're serious?
Yeah.
All right, well then you're gonna have to say it. I just can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah, so Tuxedo Mask. Let's bring it back out. The madder you are, the funnier it is.
All right, well, who's he up against?
No, I don't want that back. No. I don't actually like you. I just like that you pissed them off. You pissed me off.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
But who's his opponent?
You were also mean to me, but you're still hot, so Phoenix Wright.
I haven't seen that much action since I had a stuntman. Alright, so it seems like it's going to be a one-on-one between Tuxedo Mask and Phoenix Wright? Is that right?
Is it? Can I have a third? I can have a third.
I guess you can make the decisions. Who's the third?
I like it when the girlies fight. Tonberry.
All right, there you have it. Please give a round of applause for all of the second round competitors. But it looks like it is not a one-on-one. Once again, I have proven that I am not good at math. We have a, what's it called? Triple threat! Can I hear it? Triple threat!
Triple threat! Triple threat! Triple threat! Triple threat!
All right, and it's gonna go to each one of them. They'll have to address all their competitors. I'm thinking 2 tips each. We'll go down the line. It'll be you, and then here, you switch places. I want him to do that. There you go. Yeah. Hey, I made a decision. Woo! Then it'll be you, and then it'll be this guy, and then you'll get a retort, and you'll get to do whatever. So, are you ready for the final round of CWF SakuRUMBLE 3? I know, I've been waiting all night. No, I've been waiting all weekend to say this. To start us off, give me a drum roll. Let's get ready to SakuRUMBLE! Phoenix Wright, start us off!
That's right! That's Phoenix Wright! So I look at these guys, and I see, you know what I see? I have some bad puzzles in my game. I'm not afraid to admit it. So I recognize a bad game design choice when I see one. Tuxedo Mask, you're talking about how man needs women. Well, you know what? My ass can be enjoyed by all genders! That's what I like to hear. Are you all having a good time? Are you hype? Are you pumped? That's right. I want to hear what you think. What is the verdict for these people? Guilty!
Objection! So nice to come out of retirement just to get to the finals and lose. But not to this piece of crap. You see, my lantern tells me every sin you have committed, especially your internet browser history. And I know for a fact, you've been searching up Uranus and Neptune a lot. And not on Google on Rule 34. And I have to tell you, Mr. Thirsttrap, they will never, ever let you watch. No matter how much you pay, beg, subscribe to their OnlyFans, support them on Patreon, or anything else. So you might as well just go back to that little bunny girl of yours and be okay with that. But you need to also leave these okay people in Seattle. After all, they've been long suffering because they, live here. So, how about you take that incel attitude of yours and go back to Twitter?
First of all, Tonberry, I don't understand most of what you just said. What is a Rule 34? What is a Twitter? Are these some strange new technology for the commoners? And I don't know what you mean about looking up things about Uranus and Neptune. They're just very close cousins, aren't they? What would they possibly be getting up to be worth looking at? I don't understand. So you people seem to think that this Tonberry represents you. And with that, I have to agree, because he is a faceless, nameless gremlin of a monster that just strolls around the wilderness. He wears rags for clothes, and he commits common petty crimes with this crude knife of his. That is disgusting. Disgusting. And speaking of disgusting, for a professional attorney, you certainly act unprofessional, Mr. Wright. Shaking your buttocks all around the stage. No one wants to see that. No cheering. None of you want to see that. That is undignified. No. Objection. Please stop. Please, objection. So, Mr. Wright. No. You will not overrule me. You will not declare me guilty. I am the hero. I am the hero. Heroes are never guilty. You, Phoenix Wright, you are guilty of spreading all of this obscene material to the CWF. So maybe you should stop flashing your badge and flashing your butt to the audience. Pack up, head home to the Write Anything agency, and get a job.
Tuxedo Mask, I want to flash my badge to you. It's right here. So I think there's two rules to Cosplay Wrestling Federation. Dress like a wrestler, and give the people what they want! So, an objection to you! An objection to you, Don Barry! You barely gave me any material. You're afraid of me. You couldn't even think of two things to say. Oh, I'm old. Anyone can do this. I can kick your ass no matter how old I am. And I have one last objection. That should be Phoenix Wright's title. One last time I ask myself, will I be guilty? Or will I be champion?
Honestly, you are right, because you've been out of practice for centuries, at least, it seems. So, yeah, no, I didn't have much prepared for you. I didn't think you'd get this far. So, congratulations. Oh my God, Jingo, look at his butt. Yeah, a little throwback there, because, baby got back. But that's all you are. It's an ass. I mean, I was at SakuRUMBLE and I lost to a guy shaking his ass in an apron, helting. Yeah. That was just. What is it about Seattle and okay, never mind. Baby got back. I got it. I've already said everything I need to say about you, except you call yourself a gentleman and you make fun of my attire. You make fun of my weapons here. What weapons does Tuxedo Mask have? A whole lot of nothing? I mean, you're a gentleman, but you rely on all those Sailor Scouts to do all the dirty work for you. As far as inspiring them goes, no, you don't. You're just someone who needs to be canceled. It's not a matter of having a hero. He's just thirsty for girls who will never, ever have anything to do with him. Because there's no better damage than emotional damage! give you the big doink.
No, stop shouting doink. That is not a real word. That is not in the dictionary. Okay. I can see you all are a little bit confused. You don't entirely know who to cheer for. You don't entirely know who the rightful champion is. Let me explain something to you. Phoenix Wright and Tonberry, they are here alongside me. They are both new faces to this Sakura convention, this SakuRUMBLE. Last year, all of the competitors, none of them returned. Yami Yugi, the king of games, he made it to round 2, but the self-declared king did not make it to these finals. And neither did another little kitty named King who won our show last year. Where is he now? Where could he be? He is not here, but I still stand, because Tuxedo Mask will never be canceled. Tuxedo Mask keeps coming back. Sailor Moon has always been running since like the late 80s, early 90s. Who knows how long it's been? Sailor Moon has always been running, and it will keep coming back. It will never end, and wherever Sailor Moon goes, Tuxedo Mask will be there to show her the way. Phoenix Wright, I will have you know that my little girl, she grows up. My little girl grows up in a crystal palace on the moon, where she can have anything she wants. Phoenix Wright, your magical girl daughter lives in some strange house where all of the boxes are stored on top of each other. She doesn't even have room to do a transformation sequence. You can't give your little girl what she wants, and you can't give these people what they need. What they need is a refined, distinguished gentleman like Tuxedo Mask. I am the rightful heir to the throne of the Moon Kingdom and the heir to this title. Will that be all, Star-Lord?
That will be all, Tuxedo Mask. So, that is the final round. Now is the time. I know it was early when we started, and now it's lunchtime. But right now, I'm hungry for a new Cherry Tempest champion. So when you leave this room, I want you to have lost your voices. When you go into work tomorrow, I want you to be embarrassed because your voice cracks, and you have to say, I was at SakuraCon. And I want you to make some noise. Do you want Phoenix Wright as your champion? Phoenix Wright is not your jam, then I want you to keep that energy up, make it even higher. If you want him to win it, is Tonberry your champion? And if you've got a screw loose or think today is opposite day, do you want Tuxedo Mask to be your champion? I think the people have spoken about you, Tuxedo Mask, but I want to just get it super clear. We want no room for argument. There will be no retrial. There will be no retries. Do you want Phoenix Wright?
all right. Shut up, nerds. Okay, well, you've made this decision very difficult for me. I'll be honest, I really wanted to give it to Tuxedo Mask just to throw you all into despair. Because normal is boring and it would have been so much fun, but I'm deciding to be generous this year. I'm in my generosity era. Wow, sad.
Doink.
He simped so hard he passed out.
That looks like a guilty verdict to me.
All right.
So who's it gonna be? The doink or the lawyer?
All right, shut up, nerds. I told you to shut up. All right. I'm the boss here, and I will tell you to shut up. I will after this, without you, because you're poor, and you can't come with me. And you better be nice to me. I just told you I'm not giving it to Tuxedo Mask. I could
Maybe change your mind, please.
I still could. That's what I thought. All right, your first ever Cherry Tempest champion at SakuRUMBLE 3. Can you do that thing? Mr. Fatass himself, Phoenix Wright. He can't fit it over his ass, my God.
It's too powerful.
He's too cheeked up.
More like the cheeky Tempest champion. Am I right?
Damn, I'll give you that. That was a good one. All cheeked up on a Sunday, on the Lord's Day, on Easter.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, and any and all things in between, outside, both or neither. Let's not just come back to Unbury. Can I have all our competitors back on stage? Give a round of applause. They all worked so hard for you tonight. Do you appreciate it? Did you have fun tonight? Do you want to see us again next year? You want to see someone else go for that title? You want to see Tom Berry try again? You want to see King of Games try again? You want to see Kamen Rider up the Rio? You want to see Tuxedo Mask try again?
Yes!
You want to see Tuxedo Mask lose again?
No!
You want to see Terry?
What if you had a costume and you wanted to try going for the title? Anybody out there want to try and compete? Because we welcome newcomers and we want to grow the roster here. I said this last night or in the afternoon yesterday, and I want to say it today. We had a bunch of people from our California branch come up here, give them a round of applause, thank them for being here. They're awesome, they're amazing. Our Yugi, our Ryo, Tuxedo Mask, Tonberry. But we want to grow the roster up here because we also have a show in Portland. We do KomoriCon, where we do Weird Mageddon. And we want to keep coming back. But in order for us to do that, we need to have some... I mean, if you want to, of course, we do sign-up sheets.
And let's be real, it's been a total sausage fest.
Yeah, can we get some ladies in here? That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
And I would be remiss. It's great to thank all of you for coming, but I want a rousing cheer for every staff member who has worked to help put this whole convention together. We have the amazing lighters over here, the camera people. We have wonderful people in the back. We have Trevor back there. I want to thank all of you.
Okay, so Terry here, I won't kayfabe this, but Terry here, inspiring all of you to try out for this. Okay, my history with CWF is actually 7 years old. I was a staff member working the room that these people performed in. And there was an incident with a creepy fish guy getting beaten up and champagne glass.
The story of the CWF is long and complicated.
Yes, and unfortunately, I was the staff member that had to cancel that show. And so, it took a while. But I've been following these guys at several conventions in California. I've been following them online. And they gave me an opportunity at KomoriCon last year to perform with them. Because, I thought, there's no way they're going to let the guy who canceled one of their shows. And it was a big show. I mean, Mario was champion, reality from South Park. It was a great evening so far. And then, okay, so, but, they let me on here. They'll let anybody else who signs up on here. Please follow our social medias. And, maybe you can come up here and challenge for this thing or kick my ass.
Yeah, I really want to emphasize, we all started out, so many of us started out as audience members, and as for Thing and the staff, I want to emphasize, we signed up for one panel. That was going to be yesterday's panel. And then SakuraCon reached out to us and offered us this stage. I cannot thank them enough. Do you think that was the right call? I agree. Thank you so much, SakuraCon. Thank you so much, Sakura staff and attendees. And now, putting the mask back on for a second, one final word from our champion.
Thank you. I don't want my words of making this thing better, just something on the stage. Keep an eye on the social medias for next year's SakuraCon. But let's hear it for the rest of the roster. I want to hear that, but no, I want to hear that verdict. Guilty! Thank you all for coming. Have a safe trip home.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you so much. Feel free to come see us after the show. We're all normal people, mostly.